Hi, Ray Catchpole here from Catchpole Property Group, and I just want to spend a few moments of your time just talking about the importance of finding the right builder. So let's get started. So where do you find the right builder from? So firstly, this is such a crucial part of your build team and your power team. They can make or break a project if things come up and it completely sends you over budget. So we've had projects that have gone fantastically well with the most amazing build teams that we've got now. We've also had projects in the past where we've worked with the wrong individuals because we needed to move fast, and I want you to learn from this. So firstly, where do you find your build team? So today, there are several websites that are really well renowned for finding builders and tradesmen. So the first one is trustatrader.com, and also there's mybuilder.com. So on these sites, you just put a detailed breakdown of what you're looking for in your refurb. So if this is a full property investment refurb, so it might be like you're completely stripping the property back, you're then doing the first fix, second fix, plastering, new kitchens, new bathrooms, you detail every single bit in there. And then basically the tradesman will come back with a estimate for the refurb. If it's that you're just needing a bathroom done or a new kitchen fitted, then that's fine as well. But just put as much detail in as possible, and they'll give you a rough estimate for the work you want to do. So once you've decided, oh, these guys' estimates are kind of in the ballpark of what we wanted to use and spend, then basically you want to contact those tradesmen. So you get them round to your property. So I recommend getting 2 or 3 tradesmen round, and basically you want to get them to have a run around the property with you. The first one you can actually learn a lot from. If it's the first time you're taking a property investor around, you can learn a lot from them. And when the second or third one comes round, the things they pointed out before, so might be like, oh, it looks like there's a bit of damp up there. Second and third ones, you can go, oh, I think there might be a bit of damp up there. What do you think? And literally you can kind of gauge their opinion to see whether they're just kind of getting extra money from you or whether it actually is an issue with damp. Of course, you should know some of the issues that are coming up in your property, but just in case something's spotted, you need to bring that up with all the other tradesmen. So once you've got them around, like I said, get them to put a detailed quote together for you. And once you've got a quote that you think, yeah, this is right, this is what I'm kind of looking to spend, you then need to work out, is this a builder that I can actually work with? So are they someone that you can kind of build a relationship with? Are they someone that you can speak to on a daily basis, weekly basis for several months, especially if there's some bigger projects going on? You're going to be talking to them regularly. So is there any conflict there? Do you feel like you're not going to get on? Because that's not a great way to start a relationship. But if it is, then you want to find out, is their work going to be of a high standard? So how do you do that? So firstly, you want to say, are there any clients that I can contact to get some feedback from on your previous projects? That would be great, because you can get a real feel for whether there are any good projects or any problems they've had in the past with those clients. But firstly, if they say yes, then you know they've done some good work because they're willing to let you go and speak to these people. So already you know that's going to be a good piece of contact to have. So once you've done that, you then want to actually go and see some of their other projects. So ask them, can I go and see some of your work currently? And builders who are proud of what they do will take you around straight away. They will want to show you their work. So with our builders, we've seen their projects at several different stages, and I actually see some fantastic properties all the time now for our power team because they still want to show us them, and I want to see them because it allows me to see some different projects that I might not have got my teeth stuck into yet. So it's actually great fun going around them. But yeah, first off, you want to see the properties at different stages. So our builders in the past have shown us them when they've been completely stripped out, when they've just been plastered, when they've been completely refurbed. So you can really get that visual idea of what it's going to be like to do your project with them. And you'll be like, yeah, this is the kind of standard I want. If you're all happy with that and you think the quote matches what you kind of want to spend, then you need to put a schedule of works together. So schedule of works basically breaks down step by step, week by week of what's going to happen when. So say first week and second week might be like stripping out the property, then it's like first fix electrics, then it's the plumbing, then it's the bathrooms get fitted, etc., etc. So you go through that schedule, and that's basically an agreement of when things are going to be completed. So if you can't actually get to the property, you know, okay, week 3 we're here, this is what I should be getting updates on. Of course, I would always recommend that you go and see the properties. I myself go to see them 2 to 3 times a week when there's a refurb going on, because one, I want to build a relationship with the builders and see what work's going on and get to understand why they're doing stuff. Is there anything different here that I've not learned before? What can I learn from them? But also, you just want to see, are they doing what you've agreed? Are they meeting the regulations in particular? So yeah, definitely keep up on that. If you can't obviously visit them, then you want updates on a regular basis. So there'll be payment agreements during that schedule of works. So before you get payments, you want to see evidence that work's been done. So it might be via photos, via a video tour, basically agree that with them beforehand, and then you get going with them. Also, that schedule of works and everything you've agreed for the overall works of the property will be put into a agreement. And basically this works in the way of, if everything that you've done or you've agreed to do is done throughout the process, nothing else comes up, then that cost is fixed. That allows you to know that, okay, I'm going to be spending X amount and that's not going to change. Of course, there are going to be times when things come out of the woodwork that you don't anticipate, and that will mean there's extra cost. But if it's everything you've agreed beforehand, then you know this is my fixed cost. If they start to question other stuff, then that needs to be something you need to discuss because you agreed beforehand, this is what's going to happen. So yeah, that's just a few ways that we build a relationship with Builder, how we find the right team. I hope it's been really useful to you. If it has, please click subscribe below. Would love to have you follow us because this channel is all about sharing what it's like to be an investor on a day-to-day basis. We want you to learn from what we've made mistakes with in the past. And it's not just going to be about the day-to-day property content. It's going to be motivational content. It's going to be showing you different courses and events we've been in. So a whole overview of what it's like to be a property investor.